Hello everyone, welcome to From the Star Wars Home Video Library. I'm your host Nathan B. Butler. Today we take a look at Season 3 of the Clone Wars as released on home video. That of course means the complete season set, which is Star Wars The Clone Wars, the complete Season 3 here on Blu-ray or on DVD. Notice there the very reflective metallic type of embossed cover here. Underneath these, after you look at the back, I guess, just information about the season, unlike just images like we saw in Seasons 1 and 2. Slipcase inside it, standard Blu-ray case here, standard DVD case in the case of the DVD. Nothing special except I guess that it's, clear looking as opposed to being black. You open it up, and you'll notice first off there is this little insert here. It's the same in the DVD, except it is just sitting in there and easily bent, which is an idiotic way of putting it in there. Thank you very much, whoever designed these packages. But it's inside either of them, and they are different sizes, of course, just like the cases would be. Okay? So there's different arrangements slightly of the art on the back. But essentially what it is what looks like an advertisement. Savage Opress, a new weapon, forged by the darkest sorcery. And you unfold it, and you've got a breakdown of the episodes in the season, and one extra shot there of Ahsoka with Chewbacca there. No, I didn't forget his name. I was just thinking of, yeah, there's credits there on the back too. Same kind of thing here, except again, it's just bigger. Same layout. And you got Chewie and Ahsoka there on the reverse side. So, little inserts there as opposed to having an entire booklet with all kinds of production art and concept art and stuff like that. Nope, that's gone. Now we get this weird, goofy advertisement looking thing and just a fold out with the episode information. At least it's got the episode information, but no cool behind-the-scenes type stuff inside the little booklets at all. Now, as before, we have 3 discs for the Blu-ray set, 4 discs for the DVD set. In the case of the Blu-ray set, you've got Colt, then you've got Savage and Asajj. Notice no Chewbacca there, which is a little bit weird. But then when you get the actual DVD set, you've got Colt and Savage again, but then alongside Asajj on that extra 4th disc, that's where you've got Chewbacca as a disc label there. A little bit odd that he's not on any of the Blu-ray disc labels, but whatever. Not a big deal. Now, as before, I'd always suggest the Blu-ray set because the Blu-ray set has better picture, better sound, and it's got those Jedi Temple archives. Exclusive bonus material like deleted scenes and concept art that you can only get on the Blu-ray discs. Does not exist at all anywhere on the DVD set. So that makes it worthwhile to check out that upgrade if you haven't already anyway. But as far as other extras that we have, we've got a series of documentaries, including one that is basically just flipping the bird at the fans. One of the things about all these releases that really just absolutely pisses me off to no end. There's a couple things on this that are just, ugh, but that's more of me being an Expanded Universe fan. We start out with a bonus feature called Creating Kamino, about the Battle of Kamino episode from this season. We also then have Hutts and the Underworld, another nice little featurette. Then we have Witches and Monsters, which is cool and all. It talks about the Night Sisters and the development of Savage and Mother Talzin and all, except basically Katie Lucas is talking about how, when she was looking for inspiration to be able to make the Night Sisters and all, she looked at all these books, and there was this book that she read about, a woman-empowered society, etc., etc., and that's lovely and all.
Dathomir is a really female-oriented planet. I mean, they rule this whole planet. I was actually really inspired by the book Herland by Charlotte Perkins Gilman, which I read in high school, and it's about this kind of utopia of women. The men who are the same species as Darth Maul are kind of like their slaves.
I have come for the selection.
It's great that that may have been a reference for her to make these strong female characters, but she makes zero mention anywhere in that to give any credit to Dave Wolverton, who actually created the Night Sisters. The guy that created the Night Sisters and the Witches of Dathomir back in Courtship of Princess Leia back in 1994, zero credit whatsoever. That by itself is bullshit. Pardon me, family show, but that is absolute bullshit. So that bothers me about that documentary. Maybe it was mentioned but cut out when they put the final cut together. Maybe. But basically, she takes the credit and the series takes the credit for the Night Sisters, which were not their invention. Not even the concept art for episode 1 invented it, because that was even made after the witches were developed for Courtship of Princess Leia by Dave Wolverton. Credit where credit's due, boys and girls. Then we have another one, and it's on the same disc, if we're talking about the DVD set here. Secrets of Mortis. I was saying, Secrets of Mortis? I remember the Mortis arc. That was confusing. That was weird. And you know what? Now it even ties into Fate of the Jedi, the novel series. I want to know more. What about the son and the daughter? What are their origins? How does it tie into the Force? Please tell me the secrets of Mortis. So you pop in the little featurette. And the featurette begins... Well, you know what? I'm not even going to tell you. Let's take a look at this. This is what the featurette shows.
You will notice on this box that there is no lengthy documentary on the Mortis trilogy. Christian Taylor, who wrote the trilogy, and myself, we both firmly believe that we should really not answer directly a lot of the questions about Mortis. Was that really Qui-Gon Jinn that appeared to Obi-Wan in the cave or not? What does it mean that Ahsoka talks to her older self? Will she ever reach that age? Who was the father? What does it mean now that Anakin's the chosen one and that he has a better understanding of that? Ahsoka apparently died and she came back to life. Does that have any meaning? We have answers to those questions for sure. But if I answer directly what something is, I feel that I'll be robbing you of the purpose of that arc, which is to make you wonder. It's to make you challenge certain ideas, to ask questions.
That's right, boys and girls. Basically, it's a big middle finger flip to the fans. Oh, you want to know more about Mortis? No. Screw you. No. Why even put it on the disc? It even says on the packaging, 5 behind-the-scenes featurettes with director and crew interviews. So you're counting Secrets of Mortis, that piece of crap that basically was a middle finger to the fans, as a featurette? No. No, a featurette slap, perhaps. But not a full-blown featurette by any means. Fortunately, they redeemed themselves with a really nice one called Chewbacca Returns, focusing on the last couple episodes of the season. So, another cool set in that it's got great video and audio quality, a great way to watch the Clone Wars if you're going to watch them, and certainly the seasons are getting better and better as we go. A more compact packaging form this time around, and still the Jedi Temple Archives if you get it on Blu-ray. We're sort of like Season 2 in that we have these more substantial featurettes on a topic from the season as opposed to individual smaller ones for each episode. And Secrets of Mortis and the way Katie Lucas handled the whole talking about the Night Sisters and their development thing in her little featurette really are irksome. So a good package, but if you're an Expanded Universe fan or you want to know more about Mortis, don't walk into this expecting to have your type of fandom or your interest entirely respected. Because it will certainly flip you the bird with Secrets of Mortis, and Katie Lucas, intentionally or not, will certainly flip the bird at the EU when basically taking credit, intended or otherwise, for creating Dave Wolverton's creations, the Night Sisters and the Witches of Dathomir. Thank you for watching, and may the Force be with the home video viewers.